All right, well, we're going to open this. Good morning. My name is William Fioravanti. I'm the CEO of the Orange County Industrial Development Agency. I'm going to open the public hearing this morning, Monday, March 7th, 2022 for Citiva Medical, LLC. I'd like to first, I'll mention who is on the call currently, myself, Kelly Riley, project manager for the OCIDA, Fran Roth is our stenographer, and we have our audiovisual consultant, Dennis Brady of 88 Studios on as well. I'm going to ask that we rise for the Pledge of Allegiance first, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, I'd like to begin by reading the public notice for this hearing. Notice is given that a public hearing in accordance with the foregoing and pursuant to Section 859A of the New York General Municipal Law will be held via Zoom on Monday, March 7th, 2022 at 10 a.m. local time in conjunction with the matter set forth below. The following project is the subject of this public hearing. Citiva Medical LLC, a New York limited liability company, and Ianthus Empire Holdings LLC, a New York limited liability company, each for itself or on behalf of an entity to be formed, collectively the company, requested the agency undertake a project known as the project, consisting of the acquisition of a leasehold interest in approximately 8.5 acres of real property located at 75 John Hicks Drive, Warwick, New York, in the land, hereto known as the land, improved by an existing approximately 30,000 square foot building, the existing building, the interior build out of the existing building to be used as a head house and processing facility, which will serve as the operational nerve center for manufacturing and processing activities. The construction of the first phase of the greenhouse, consisting of approximately 38,000 square feet, known as the first phase, with anticipated second phase consisting of the construction of an additional approximately 60,000 square foot space added to the greenhouse, known as the second phase, to be used for the cultivation of cannabis plants to provide safe access by patients to high quality medical cannabis products, collectively with the existing building known as the facility. The acquisition and installation in and on the facility of furniture, fixtures, and equipment known as the equipment, and together with the land and the facility, the project facility. The granting of certain financial assistance in the form of exemptions from state and local sales and use tax and real property tax, collectively the financial assistance. Looking for anyone else joining us. The appointment of the company or its designee as an agent of the agency in connection with the acquisition, construction, equipping, and completion of the project facility, and the acquisition of an interest in the land and facility by the agency pursuant to a sublease agreement, and the acquisition of an interest in the equipment pursuant to a bill of sale from the company to the agency, and the sublease of the project facility back to the company pursuant to a sublease agreement as necessary. The company will be the initial manager / owner of the project. The agency will, at the above stated time, now hear all persons with views with respect to the proposed financial assistance to the company, the proposed owner / operator, the location of the project facility, and the nature of the project. A copy of the application filed by the company with the agency with respect to the project, including an analysis of the costs and benefits of the project, are available for public inspection during the business hours at the office of the agency located here at 4 Crotty Lane, Suite 100, New Windsor, New York, 12553, or on our website at www.ocnyida.com. So I'd like to reference that, having read the public notice, that cost benefit analysis is available here at the IDA headquarters or on our website. You go ocnyida.com, look at the menu on the top under active projects and search for Citiva, CITIVA, and you'll be able to see the application for assistance, the cost benefit analysis and such. I would like to notify the public now that we're going to keep this public hearing open for the remainder of this week until Friday. We'll resume it on Friday because we don't have 100% verified tax pilot specifics verified by the local assessor. But various reasons, scheduling wise and such, where we don't have the confirmed amounts, and we want to keep the hearing open until we can give you the absolute solid amounts. I will let you know that we only received one letter after providing public notice about this public hearing, inviting public comments in writing or in person, virtually, of course, today. We received one letter, and that was from the town supervisor of the town of Warwick, Mr. Michael Sweeten, and I'm going to read that letter now. We received it in March. It was dated March 2nd, I should say. Dear Mr. Fioravanti, I am writing in regards to the application for Citiva Medical LLC, requesting sales tax exemptions and a pilot agreement. A hearing scheduled for March 7th is scheduled for March 7th, and it's my understanding that the pilot will only cover the new improvements going forward to completion of the project and not on what has already been constructed. Based on this information, the town would support the application with its commitment to provide 100 good-paying jobs, with over 80 coming from the surrounding labor pool. Sincerely, Michael P. Sweeten, Town Supervisor. And just to comment on that, Mr. Sweeten is correct. The incentives that Citiva is requesting of the Orange County IDA are only for the condition of the property and the building that they've constructed, the shell of a building to date forward. Anything that has already been constructed, any building materials, any equipment, anything that was purchased will not be eligible for the sales tax exemption. And the pilot or property tax abatement or phase-in of the new additional property taxes will only be on what the current value of the property is now, after the improvements Citiva already made to this point and going forward. Just to be clear, and that was Mr. Sweeten's understanding, and his, of course, he lends his full support given that. Going to talk further. No other letters or comments were submitted, so I just want to talk about the impacts of this project, given our cost benefit analysis that we did. First of all, the project will total create 187 jobs, $15 million in earnings, a local spending of $42 million, direct jobs, 100 jobs, indirect 64, total earnings between direct and indirect of $164,289,293. Let's see. They also cost to benefit ratio. Now this is just on the sales tax exemption, not on the proposed 15-year pilot. Again, we will confirm those figures when we have a completed confirmed analysis. But the benefit of the sales tax being provided, the local cost is $1,004,792. The local benefit received as a result of this project is $161,601,437. So that is a benefit to cost ratio of 161 to 1. Of course, it's good when the first number is higher. That's the benefit to the cost, 161 to 1. At the state level, there aren't as many state benefits. The cost to the state is $1,148,333. Again, that's just on sales tax exemption, the state portion. The benefit to the state is $8,352,118, and that is a benefit to cost ratio in this for the state of 7 to 1. Overall, the cost of the project the cost of the incentives being awarded are $2,153,125. The total benefit, grand total, local and state, is $169,953,555. That is a grand total for both local and state benefit to cost of 79 to 1. So you see, just on sales tax exemption alone, the impact and why the IDA would consider, the IDA board would consider authorizing these benefits. Again, the pilot is a 15-year proposed pilot. We don't have confirmed numbers, so we're going to represent those and post those to our website as soon as possible. I'm still, there are no other, I'm not seeing any hands for any additional comments. We do have, I'm remiss in not mentioning, representing Citiva Medical, we have Sean Baravecchio. He is available to provide any other comments. But right now, that's all we have at the moment. We have no other comments. I'm not seeing anyone else present. So we're going to keep this public hearing open, but we're going to end the Zoom session now. You can continue to send comments to the IDA or reappear. We're going to resume this hearing on Friday, And the date on that, just to verify, is Friday, the 11th at 10 a.m. We'll resume this public hearing, hear any additional comments we have, and at that point, we'll close it. But thank you all for joining us, and we will be back on Friday. Thanks very much.